Now, because I'm an absolute plonker, I forgot to turn on my mic for the intro. So I'm doing a voiceover here. It's not going to match up to the lips at all. So yeah, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reacting to Idol by BTS. Still not matching up to my mouth. Today we were going to be reacting to Blackpink, but we had a Patreon pledge from Taija Ray, who wanted me to react to Idol plus the music video explained video. So I hope you enjoy. Right, so this is Idol. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Right, and let's just get straight into it. I'm guessing this is about them being role models to people and they're singing about it. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see in the music video explained after this. What was that? Oh, they're showing fan art. Oh, wow. It's like an emoji. They're showing fan art, I think. I like the beat. It's a bit Brazilian. Don't know why. Makes me think of Brazil. Oh. Alright, Ted. I'm just going to make a prediction that they're some fans that have just got in. Maybe. There's a chance. Because this song seems to be about the fans and appreciating them. I'm just going to make a prediction there. Tell me if I'm wrong. But I think they might be fans. For sure. Better graphics than the Meg, the film. I can hear a whistle in the background of the song, like a referee whistle. That's what makes me think it's Brazilian for some reason. Plus all the bright colours. Alright, White Tiger. Do they really need backup dancers? Just notice there's like loads of people in the back, like backing up. Do they need that? I'm liking the vibe of this song. Very dancey. Right, so that was Idol. Now, I did like the vibe of the song. It was all like really nice and upbeat. Maybe the lyrics aren't. I don't know. We'll find out in this music video explained. So I'm intrigued to know what this is about and whether I was right or wrong. But yeah, let's go into it. Right, so this is Idol explained by a Korean by DKDK TV. Now, quite a few people have recommended I react to some of his videos. So if you do want me to, just let me know down below. I'm going to link this in the description as well, it'll be top link. So if anyone wants to watch it without me waffling over the top of it, as usual, you can do. So yeah, I'm not going to waste any more time, even though I've waffled about 5 minutes then. Yeah, I'm just going to get straight into it. I am intrigued about what this song was about. I hope I've got it right for once. I always seem to get it wrong.
BTS's new MV Idol is making everybody go nuts. So much things are going around, and of course there are already a lot of attempts to decipher it or link it to previous theories.
I do not need captions on.
Rather than going into theories and unverified speculations, in today's video I will try to stay even more true to the MV and the lyrics itself. There will be mainly two parts. First, the lyric and MV dissection, and second, the Korean cultural references. So without further ado, let's go into the MV and lyric dissection.
Can't call me artist, can't call me idol.
Artist, idol, I don't care. RM is saying that he doesn't give a shit about what people call him by it.
Fair enough.
But one thing to notice is, when he's saying 아니면 또 다른 뭐라 해도, he comically dances to Psy's new face choreography. So apparently, he doesn't care how many new faces he has. In the latter part of the MV, look at what the choreography looks like. You saw it, right? But let's try to chop this lyric into a different way again. Let's stop the lyrics at I don't, without the care. Not only does it sound exactly like idol, connecting it with the second line that comes before it, it becomes like this. So if you try to chop the lyrics in that way, it would have the meaning of, whatever you choose to call me, aren't you going to call me an idol again? This is called a 답정너 situation in Korean, which means you've already said your own answer inside your head anyways. So as you might know, in Korea, hip-hop artists or singers that are in idol groups are not taken seriously, and they're actually looked down upon. While RM said that he doesn't care about what other people call him anymore, at the same time he's trying to criticize these people that call them this and that, or maybe labeling them as idols.
I'm just staring into this guy's soul at this point, like in his eyes.
These lyrics are pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
J-Hope is proud of whatever he is, and most importantly, he's free.
He's happy to
be
himself.
He has no irony anymore of who he is because he's always just himself. But one thing we should focus here are the artifacts that have been sitting on the table since the beginning of the MV. On the table, we see two things, a sailor ship and a globe. And now there's an airplane in the background. As J-Hope addresses in his song Airplane 2, the airplane, globe, and ship all represent their current status, the freedom they have now, and pride for global success /
DJ Khaled. Blah blah blah.
In this part of the MV, it's natural to have questions about what the drawings in the background actually mean. The drawings seem to be watched by many people and surveillance cameras, and the lyrics are talking about how haters are talking about BTS. Nobody but the members that drew the drawings themselves would actually know the true meaning behind the pictures, but relating to the lyrics, we can guess that it's something like a message towards haters. Maybe it's what BTS members think haters are like, or what they think haters might think of BTS
Oh, right,
themselves.
I get it. So they've drawn, that's Jimin's drawing of what he thinks a hater is. Right, okay.
Suga's drawing is pretty clear. A huge BT21 Shuki is crushing haters with his hands. It also has Ilsam, Ilpar, which are references from Deng, being the ultimate card pairs in the game's Hotta. The numbers could also mean their debut year.
Oh, it's not Shen for once, it's C19 testing.
When they started from the ground, but now in 2018 they are this big. But Jin's picture is kind of hard to understand. He's drawn a kore, which means whale in Korean. Nobody but Jin will know the actual meaning of this, but to just speculate, kore is a slang for two meanings in Korean. First, a very powerful / rich person or group. It's a word used especially a lot in stock market terms. The second slang meaning of kore is actually dick. Who knows, he might have been responding to the people chattering about this incident.
Oh. So it's a song for the haters.
Orsu is a sound Koreans make when they're excited in traditional old folk music.
Osu.
Jiwaja technically means a song that people sing when the nation is
Jiwaja.
thriving or peaceful, but in short it's just
Sorry,
another
I keep saying the Korean words just because I'm trying to learn Korean.
sound Koreans make when they're excited and to boost up the rhythm and good feeling of the song. Donggido kungdorororo is basically a beat used in a specific Korean rhythm called 굿거리장단.
국거리잔다.
And for the visuals used in this part, this is the Chinese character 사랑해, which means love.
Love.
And in the latter part of the MV, there's also a part when Jungkook appears and the word 사랑 is actually written in Korean. In this scene, Jimin stands out among the whirlpool of BTS members, which could imply that even though
Didn't
BTS
notice
is a
that.
group and all the members rotate around me, and a lot of people actually talk about us only in a set, nevertheless, I acknowledge my own existence and I stand out as a unique being. Thus, I love myself. Face Off is a famous movie directed by famous movie director Oh Sam. In the movie, the main characters who are an FBI agent and a terrorist get to change their faces. As RM mentioned earlier about new faces, J-Hope is also referencing the movie to show
Oh wait,
that they
I've
can be
heard of this
called
film
or
before. I need to rewind because I just interrupted him.
As RM mentioned earlier about new faces, J-Hope is also referencing the movie to show that they can be called or changed into a totally different person. Like his next lyrics state, he can be sometimes a superstar or a superhero.
Oh, right, okay. Hello. Been mugged off by Hello Kitty. Brilliant.
Suga, Jungkook, and V all say they have so many different people inside them, but they notice that they are all parts of themselves too, so they decide to accept them and love themselves. Plus, you can notice in V's lyric 고민보다는 그냥 달리네 is a reference from their song 고민보다 고, which has the message of YOLO.
고림고라고. I never noticed the rabbit inside of the moon.
어쩌고 저쩌고 basically means haters or people are talking shit about them, like blah 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 blah, this and that. 떠들어대셔, 너나 잘하셔. These two lines are a form of sarcasm that only Koreans will understand.
Fair
떠들어대
enough.
and 너 are both 반말, which is informal speech. But in the
반말.
lyrics they attach 셔 and 하셔, which is a traditional form of honorific called 존댓말. So the sentence here is a mix of informal and honorific speech. Thus, sentences like 너나 잘하셔, 너나 잘하세요 would be criticizing
너나
for being
잘하세요.
sarcastic towards people who think highly of themselves. But one
No
more
idea
thing
what
to
I just
notice
said,
in the
but-
MV again is the bunny in the moon. This comes from a Korean mythology
I
that
didn't
a rabbit
notice
on
that in the
moon
video.
is making the medicine for immortality. Thus, the rabbit on the moon stands for prosperity and
I
immortality
thought it was the
in
Easter
the
bunny.
Korean or East Asian culture. But why suddenly immortality? Because there's a saying in Korean, 욕을 많이 먹으면 오래 산다. It means if you get cursed a lot, you live long. The lyrics of this part says people are saying all kinds of shit to BTS.
I mean, I'm a Burnley fan, so I get cursed a lot. And I mean a lot.
So in conclusion, regarding the amount of shit BTS received, they will have immortality and prosperity. Just another fun thing, rabbit in Korean is called tokki. And in this
Tokki.
part, you can hear BTS singing in the background.
Sounds like it says talking. I'm vibing to a clip of the song.
A giant shark tries to attack BTS, but they are unaffected, and they keep on singing "You Can't Stop Me Loving Myself." They don't care about the fact that a big shark in the bag is trying to eat them up, but rather they enjoy the situation by saying, Now on to the second part. There are so many Korean traditional references in this MV. The traditional clothing hanbok, the Korean
C19
house
testing is a new worthy opponent for flipping Shen.
Korean traditional references in this MV. The traditional clothing hanbok, the Korean house
Hanbok.
giwatjip, the tiger which stands for Korea, the moon rabbit, the Korean fan dance, the word love, and the traditional lion dance called 북청 사자노름. Actually, this dance was done during the full moon, which has the meaning of warding off all bad luck or ghosts.
I've seen
and
that in a film
celebrating to
before.
Bring prosperity and unity to the village. Furthermore, you can see that the choreographies were also affected by the traditional Korean dance moves, like the head spinning dance, 상모 돌리기.
Go
With
on,
these
lad.
references, you can see that BTS is bluntly rebutting the criticism of them being westernized and focusing more overseas. At the end of the MV, if you see very carefully, you can see that the globe has changed from South America to where you can see Korea. Also, on a side note, you can see the sun rising in the beginning and lots
Change
of
color
other
as well.
times during the MV, along with the shining moon. And the sun also goes down at the end. The sun, paired up with the artifacts, the globe, and the sailboat, kind of remind you of the 해가 지지 않는 나라, the empire on which the sun never sets, which was a term to describe the Spanish or British Empire in the past when they had so many colonies all over the world. Connected to the earlier references about the moon's prosperity and immortality, the sun also represents the fact that BTS is so global that their fandoms are everywhere around the world.
I feel like I'm gaining brain cells while listening to this guy. He seems smart.
Which makes them a cultural superpower empire where the sun never sets. At the end of the MV, the sun actually does not completely go down, which means, despite the Love Yourself series might have come to an end, they still have so much time and new stuff to show us in the future. Lastly, as the director's comment, I think that the colorful, crazy, distracting style of the MV and the clothes they wore all stand for accepting every single side of you, promoting diversity, accepting differences throughout the world, ultimately by loving yourself.
I'm wearing some flashy clothing. I'm wearing a Pickle Rick shirt. Is that it? Yeah, it is. Alright. So that was Idol explained by a Korean. I mean, I think I kind of got the song spot on. Well, no, not spot on, but I'll say I got like 60% of the meaning. They were saying about them. They were talking about the Korea more than anything. Yeah, I think I got that pretty spot on. The song itself, I'm gonna give it 7.5 out of 10, purely because of just the vibe of the song. I just enjoyed it. It's really bouncy and I like that type of music that's just like gets you in a good mood. But yeah, I really appreciate this recommendation from Taija Ray. Right, so that was me reacting to Idol for the first time. I hope you did enjoy. Tomorrow's video is going to be a Blackpink reaction for the first time, but then after that it's going to be back to BTS. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace.